Silence is not a sign of weakness. It's a language understood by people who have mastered self to understand their worth. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you don't need to justify yourself to anyone. Their words or action do not define who you are. Your value is not diminished by the inability of someone else to see. And here's the truth. People who disrespect you, they often do it from a place of pain and insecurity within themselves, through trauma and the things they've been through. By staying quiet, you will not only protect your peace of mind, but you will refuse vehemently by being part of the circle of their negativity. Always try to rise above it. Just think about this for a minute. Every time you respond with your words while you're angry, it will not only escalate the matter, but it also make you be like the person that is in front of you that is trying to provoke you. There is no difference in the energy the both of you are putting out. It will only just escalate the situation unnecessarily. One disrespectful comment can lead to another, then to another, and before you know it, the whole thing is a mess. What sounded like a minor offense can now become a full-blown conflict. I can assure you, silence will always stop that escalation in its tracks. It is a pause, a space where emotions can cool down and reason can take over. Silence says, I won't let your behavior pull me into chaos. I choose peace over trying to be right. Choose peace over trying to look good. You say to yourself, I choose peace even when provoked. That choice requires incredible strength and self-mastery and discipline, but it will ultimately build character to the point that you become used to it. Like for me, I look for trouble all the time because that's the only way I can prove to myself that I am really learning from what I see. I want to be faced with provocation and see truly I will react. It is in the face of provocation that I really want to know and see my growth. I can contain myself and contain my emotions. So when you stay quiet after being disrespected, you are not just being quiet because you don't have anything to say, but you're choosing to reflect on your own actions and the consequences of your actions if you have to take it. And I always say this, you can never be judged by the things you never said, because you always show that you are not controlled by the actions or behaviors of others. What that means is saying my peace of mind is more valuable than trying to prove a point. It is hard to find. It will set you apart every single time because it takes more courage and strength to hold your tongue and restrain your mouth than to lash out. Anyone can react in anger, but it takes a person of great strength and self-mastery to respond with calmness. Do not react, always respond. And to respond, it must come from a place of deep reasoning. If you can restrain yourself in the face of provocation, it shows you have mastered the art of self-mastery. It shows strength within yourself. Moreover, silence is a powerful communicator. It speaks volume without saying a word. When someone disrespects you and you respond with silence, it creates a mirror effect and you make the person that's trying to provoke you to be confronted by their own actions without the distraction of your own reaction. Why? Because you choose to respond rather than to react. Your silence always makes them to reflect on what they've said or done without you even uttering a word. It's that reflection that will lead them to a remorse. Silence has a way of disarming people who intentionally want to provoke you to anger. Silence is a gift to yourself because it helps you rather than to react, but to stay quiet and think and reflect on the action in clarity, not with emotion. Then to be able to respond in the most accurate way that will be void of chaos, that will be void of pain, that will be void of even dragging that person down. I hope this video touches your heart, and if it does, please leave me a comment. Swear to God.